These are the main changes for Season 14. Firstly, in terms of the map, here's the new top lane. You can see that the brush has changed places, so it's probably going to be hard to gank and will be a bit more isolated than usual. Mid lane has also changed, and the brush has been moved a bit further back, so you've probably got a bit more time, and it will really help if you're playing something like an immobile mage like Malzahar. Bot lane's also slightly changed, and it looks a bit more gankable as you can see through this new bush here. It also, like top lane, has had its brush moved into the middle of the river. In terms of gameplay, the first Rift Herald has been removed and been replaced by these little fellas called Void Grubs. 3 of these spawn to start with, and then after they're killed, another 3 spawn later on. Killing at least one of these gives your entire team a buff against towers. The more you kill, the better the buff. The Rift Herald's still here, and as before you can smash him into turrets. You can also now drive him into the turrets, which does extra damage, but try not to drive him into other bits of the terrain because this means that you're not able to hop onto him for a while. The Baron's now got 3 slightly different forms which essentially change how the pit look and how it fights you. The other thing that happens when the Baron spawns is he gives the Scuttle Crab and the blue and red buffs a buff. He makes them all a little bit harder to fight, but when you kill the Scuttle, it lights up the nearby area, and when you kill a blue or red buff, your entire team gets the buff. And finally, they're getting rid of mythic items and bringing in a bunch of new items which you'll just have to discover for yourself on the 9th of January.